Here we are in Dream Car, Chicago. In Villa Park, Illinois.
Door locks. I can pretty much cover all your bases there. Light woodwork, interior restorations are something that we're getting hot on. The interiors are coming out nicer and nicer every week. And then we've definitely got some really exciting woodwork for you guys to see. Please make sure you get some coffee and snacks and check out those parts because we're really proud. We've actually refurbished everything on the table there.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about this car.
So this one here is a 1947 Riley RMA saloon, and basically this was one of the more mass-produced cars, early post-war cars in England. This is basically a car that somebody would have bought as an A to B car, a little bit less formal of an automobile, more modest transportation at the time, but still very exciting coming out of the troubled war of World War times to be able to get back into transportation, and here it is.
It's very nice.
Pretty nice restored example. It's an older restoration from the 80s, but still showing rather well. Not perfect, but I would say that at this point it's got a nice usable patina.
And what do they call the top with? It looks like a convertible, but it's hardtop.
It's called shark skin, and they don't make it anymore, obviously, for endangered reasons, but I believe that they're reproducing it.
So this is actual shark skin?
It would have been. This car's been restored. This is kind of something comparable in by today's standards.
Yeah, so give us a little description.
I can't. You have to probably ask Jason.
Oh, okay.
Jason is the knowledgeable.
Right, he'll know.
Smile on the camera.
So this Silver Cloud one, this you said is going to Dubai?
It is, actually, and it's got 79,000 miles, and I've known this car for about 20 years. When I was a youngster, I would be wrenching on this car with my grandfather, and then this is a customer that actually stayed with us.
Excellent. And what's this Bentley? This looks
So
nice.
this is one of the spotlights of the day. I was really hoping to find a home for this car through this event. This is actually a 51 Bentley Mark VI, and it's a park-board fixed head coupe. Very rare car. Most of these cars were saloons, and this one's pretty much a fixed head coupe. These windows go down in the rear here, kind of exciting. It's got these massive park-board doors, very impressive.
Oh, very big. Look at that.
Everything shuts on it really well. This car runs so silent, and unfortunately we can't start it up with all these people.
Oh, of course not.
But I mean, it's so silent you can't hear it running. This really is a silent sports car, this one here.
And a nice color combination.
Fantastic.
From Woodstock to here.
It's an hour.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's like 50 miles, something like that in total.
So tell us about some of these other ones here.
So right here, this silver one here with the burgundy interior, it's a one-owner 89 Bentley 8 that I found in Florida. I never met the owner of the car. He lived in a gated community. I actually met his butler. He facilitated and handled the whole transaction from start to finish, but it had 68,000 miles. It was serviced really well. This one right next to it is out of Texas. It's an 87 Bentley 8. This one's really clean, and it looks like it's had a really, really fun time in Texas. Underneath, it's very dry, and nice, clean Texas cars usually are.
I'm surprised the butler didn't want the car for himself.
Yeah, it had a pretty interesting story. The second owner bought it from the first owner, obviously. His boss basically held onto it for all these years. He's taken really good care of it.
Tell us about this green Silver Shadow.
So that's a 79 Silver Shadow 2, and it has a whopping 15,600 original miles. This car is 100% original with the exception of the paint on the car.
So it's not even broken in.
not even broken in, not even halfway. This car came out of Southern California, and the garage that it was stored in, it was nicely preserved, but the paint was a little shabby on it. There was some blistering in it, so we gave it a bare metal paint job. The interior is 100% original, the wood, the leather. We did a bunch of mechanical work to it, brakes and hydraulics and things like that. It runs really well, and it's an exciting find, and I don't think that you could find a lower mileage example in the country if you tried.
No, that's nice. Here we have a nice silver Seraph. So this is your R-Type? Yeah, this is a beauty. It's a nice style, design. Yeah, tell us a little bit about the car.
I'm about the fifth owner of it. I originally bought it in the late 70s in Washington, D.C. and drove it to Chicago. I had it for about 10 years. I sold it. 29 years later, I bought it back from the guy I sold it to.
Wow, that was lucky.
That was 3 years ago. Well, I kept tabs on it all that time.
Oh yeah, and did he take good care of it?
He was a mechanic, so yeah.
Oh, he did good, very good care. No, it's beautiful lines. Who's the coach builder on this?
Hooper.
So it's a Hooper body.
Hooper Empress. There are about 125 of these bodies on R-Type chassis.
Yeah, it's nice. The this Razorback style. I know the Cadillac Seville. They tried to copy that back in the '80s.
They literally copied it from this car.
From this car.
Yeah,
wow,
from
this is very
design.
beautiful, and it does. They did a good job.
Well, Cadillac got the proportions wrong.
This one looks interesting with the gold hood ornament.
It is. It's a very interesting car. This is an '88 Silver Spur, 20,000 series car, finished in Magnolia over Arctic white with a white Everflex top. 40,000 miles, gold mascot that was ordered that way. Very low mileage, nicely preserved car. It's never been painted, never been restored, never had been apart. Just nicely taken care of example. You just don't find them like that
No,
anymore.
nice style.
Yeah.
So the Silver Lake Blue is a popular color. Bye-bye.
The price is right too.
Let's
What
see.
does it say?
It says
79.
79,500. So it's a 1937 Rolls-Royce 2530. H.J. Mulliner Sports Saloon. Very nice. And it looks like it's beautifully restored.
Yeah.
Bit of trim work, some adjustments. It's had some serious money spent on it over the years, but this is on the more economical side. This is going to be about in the low 30s, you know, right around the 30 grand mark. It's right-hand drive, and it's a stunning example. No rust underneath, which is pretty common on these cars.
Now, do they have a new museum for the old part of Quebec? Have you been there?
It's to the headliner, but pay it no attention. We're gonna fix it. So
Is that your new car?
it is a new Camargue, and they only made 530 something of them. So
He has two
I got
Camargues.
two
This
of them.
one.
And I got a Lagonda over there as well. Yeah, it's so much nice to be able to do a little bit of electronic restoration to the dash, but not a big deal. They are taking it apart. It's the hardest part. That's some really good cleaning work. So they figure that they're just cleaning benefits and so on. So I like what you got. You know, be able to see what's going on there. Like say, you're calling it right.
And this is a Lagonda.